As we continue our coverage of the ongoing border crisis at our southern border, there's now a new letter we're following directed to Tay Johnson, the acting director of ICE. It comes from 16 Republican lawmakers who are accusing the Biden administration of planning to issue IDs to illegal immigrants once they cross the border in a new program known as the ICE Secure Docket Card Program. Critics and those who penned the letter say this program leaves the opportunity for illegals to access benefits such as housing, health care, and transportation throughout the United States.
Yeah, a lot going on with the border there. Well, welcome into the program, Karrin Taylor Robson. She is the Republican Arizona gubernatorial candidate. Primary day for her today, so a lot to talk about there. Mark Morgan, though, also following this story in regards to the border there, former acting CBP commissioner and Heritage Foundation visiting fellow. Thank you, both of you, for coming on here. We do appreciate that. Karrin, if I could start with you, obviously a major day for you and primary day. We spoke with Ms. Lake yesterday in regards to her campaign. I'd like to ask the same question out of fairness to you as well. How are you feeling? Are you confident going into today?
Well, we feel absolutely confident. You know, campaigns are all about timing. And yesterday or earlier this week, a national poll came out showing me in the lead. We've been in a statistical tie for weeks now, but my campaign has all the momentum, and we feel fabulous about the outcome today.
And Karrin, if we could just stay with you for a second. I know you do have the endorsement of the former Vice President, Mike Pence. He's said he's supporting your campaign and hopes that you win. Your opponent, Kari Lake, has the support of the former President Donald Trump. How do you think that plays into today's election?
Well, this election is about Arizona. The vice president is a former governor, and he joins a long list of other governors. I now have 9 governors, current and past governors across this country endorsing me because they know what it takes to lead a state. They know what it takes and the executive skills and leadership and experience that's required. So I'm ready to lead on day one. I don't need on-the-job training like my opponent would need.
Mark, watching these primaries, Arizona is something that hits them. Obviously, they're a border state. So voters, this can be or would be top of mind, maybe the top 3 issues for them in Arizona when you look at some of the stats there. Talk to me about that in Arizona, just how difficult the situation is and really how crucial in your mind border policy would be for a gubernatorial candidate.
Yeah, Sean, that's the question. Look, and I think you're spot on. All the border states and border communities are on the front line. They're taking the brunt of this catastrophic crisis that's been intentionally created by this administration's open border policies. But keep in mind, we've talked about this before. Every state is a border state, so every state has play in this. It's just that the border states get the brunt of this. But that's why it's so important that we have strong leaders in all the border states, Texas, Arizona, all along the border, that understand what they need to do and what this administration is doing. And on day one, they need to have the political courage and will to push back and do what needs to be done to secure our border, stop Americans from dying every single day because of this administration's open border policies.
It's an ongoing crisis, and every single month we get the numbers out for the number of encounters, those who Border Patrol have apprehended at the southern border, more than 200,000 for the month of June. Karrin, I know your opponent in today's race, Kari Lake, has said that she would declare the open border crisis as an invasion if she were to be elected. How would you approach the crisis at our southern border?
Well, first, the U.S. Border Patrol Council has endorsed my candidacy. They've endorsed my 6-point plan, and they know that I'm the candidate who has a record of getting things done, a record of results, and they have put their full faith and trust in me. And my 6-point
Hey, guys, I
border
lost
plan,
audio.
Go ahead, Karrin. Continue your thought.
my 6-point border plan calls for entering into multi-state compact with other governors because, as Mark said, we are on the front lines of a 50-state border war. We're just getting a disproportionate impact here in Arizona. And the very first thing I will do as governor is call an emergency session of our legislature to find the resources necessary to send down to our border communities who are being overrun. We will construct the wall where we can. We will utilize surveillance technology. We will do everything we can to protect the people and property of the state of Arizona because Washington, D.C. and the failed policies of the Biden-Harris administration have left us vulnerable.
Mark, that's where many border states, if you will, leaders in these border states hit on the federal administration. But when you look at some of the migrants being bused to, let's say, D.C., now you have the mayors of these cities where these illegal migrants are being dropped off at are asking for federal assistance because their homeless shelters are being overrun and other issues they're facing. Now they're calling for the National Guard. Talk to me about how you've seen this play out.
Yeah, hey, the irony of that is Chip Roy said, hey, welcome to the party, New York and D.C. Look, the comments really are hypocritical, tone deaf. The timing really is unbelievable and insulting to border communities. Look, just a couple weeks ago, I was in Texas, for the first time in history, a county judge, under the rule of law, declared that their county was being invaded because of this administration's open border policies. And you know, what the mayor fails to mention is that it's her support for sanctuary cities that actually acts as an additional magnet for illegal aliens to come to D.C. And Sean, what she also didn't mention, failed to mention, is very important, is because of the open border policies, drugs are pouring in at an alarming rate, killing Americans every single day, including D.C. residents. Over 900,000 gotaways. Among them, we've talked about, are criminals who also make their way to D.C. No mention of that by the mayor. But what she did ask for is more U.S. taxpayer dollars to help simply deal with the crisis that this administration has caused.
So fascinating to watch how it all plays out. We appreciate the conversation with both of you, Mark Morgan and Karrin Taylor Robson. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. With inflation at its highest level in 40 years and interest rates skyrocketing, your retirement plans are in danger. Well, our friends at American Hartford Gold can help show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Yeah. If you call them right now, they have a special offer. They will give you a free gold coin on your first qualifying order. So don't wait. Call now. Here's the number. 866-935-4309. That's 866-935-4309, or text Newsmax to 65532. That's Newsmax to 65532. Thank you.